Okay, the bloopers. Hello, Pratap bhai.
Hi again.
Hi. So we've had quite a bit of brainstorming as a group here, and I'm going to represent our group
Very
and
nice.
ask you some grassroots questions.
Beautiful.
We have started understanding a lot of this mind body different from something else that we are, and all that is, you explained it very well. If someone has not watched the video, go back to our part 1 and 2 and they will kind of get the gist. So now moving forward, the question that comes to us is that in our day to day life we experience anger, we experience frustration, we experience sadness, and there are times when we experience extreme joy and bliss. But there is that underlying tone that this is also going to get over soon. So there is a sadness that is intertwined with that so called bliss as well. So, when we are going through this emotional roller coaster on a day to day life, how can we incorporate this understanding of this truth so that we don't go through this emotional roller coaster and stay steady and happy and peaceful? Can you share that with us, please?
Thank you. That's a very good question to build on our prior discussions. Um, Let me say one thing about this experience, the real experience that is taking place every moment, which is thoughts, which we call mind, sensations, which we call body, and perceptions, which we call outer world, so to speak, outer world. Now, most of our suffering comes from emotions, which we can say negative emotions, but all emotions, if not properly understood, then they will cause the suffering. That we can see right now. For example, when I'm emotional for some reason, angry or extremely greedy or jealous, for example, if we really see the experience of being angry, for example, then you will see there are only sensations arising in the body, huffy, puffy, the breathing becomes very fast, body contracts. All those are the real experience. Now, to this real experience, we attach me. We say, I am angry. So, and when we do that, we don't see that we are doing these, which is not consistent with our experience of moment. But we are used to attaching me, so then we say my anger, and then my anger prolongs the anger, which otherwise would have been, if we really look at the experience and say, oh my God, this my anger is not consistent with the experience, my understanding that this experience is only sensation. So then what happens is that as you look more and more and more, then you will see that you can easily see and align your experience with this falseness, seeing the falseness of me, and that's basically reason. Now, at the level of the mind, where the thoughts arising, but there is no proof that the thoughts are my thoughts. But we attached me again to the thoughts, and the most of the thoughts when we attach me are in the form of opinions, belief, or our value system. Now, when we have attached the me to the belief system, then we say, my belief is the only correct belief. No other people's belief is correct. And everybody says the same thing, so there is a conflict. So there is a problem of suffering and all that. Again, then we see, oh, but it's not consistent with my experience or understanding. It's not consistent with my understanding, which came out of my experience, seeing the experience. It's not consistent. So then we try to align back to our understanding. So we go back, take a step backward, so to speak, and then try to align. Now, in the beginning, it's very possible that it may take out. In the beginning, what happens is the past momentum will throw you out because its conditioning is so strong. We never thought about this, looking at our experience in the moment. We started now. So it's okay. Be patient, and then after a while, you will see that you don't even have to do that. Automatically, it will get aligned, and then your actions will come out, which will kind of a liberating.
So you are saying hold on with this open mind, and gradually it will become it will become part of you where you won't have to even think.
Yes. Hold on to open mind is okay, but now being open mind receives. Okay, open mind keeps receiving it, right? The mind is open, so it will receive it. Only closed mind don't receive. So open mind will tell you that, hey, look at the experience. Where did this me come from? What makes your anger? All of those things, open mind will receive. Before, mind was closed, so it says, no, it's my anger only, because never thought about this kind of things before. So allowing it, being patient with it, once in a while you will miss it, no dwelling on it, come out, and then conduct your life according to the whole purpose is, once you see that there is no me convincingly based on your experience, then what happens that it automatically starts getting aligned, because the momentum cannot continue. Like all these traditional people say that karmas are going to get exhausted. Similarly, because you are not creating new karma, that's how the traditional people say. And I say that this momentum of me, that is our habit, will lose its power, because now we are not feeding it with the me. So that's it.
Okay, and so
Yeah.
one other so I would like, if we can end where, can you give us a a short one sentence mantra that we can remind ourselves, and I'm calling it mantra, but something that we can remind ourselves that will remind us of this full understanding, but something that's in a short thing, in a short sentence. And for example, I have heard someone, a friend of mine, say that just remember that don't take life seriously. And it's a very profound understanding that because this is all an illusion, this is what we are thinking is not true, so don't take it seriously. And then suddenly your body relaxes because you just realize, yeah, I don't need to take this seriously. Do you have some such?
What I have, my thinking on that is that if we hear don't take life seriously, we still take life, we try and then practice not to take life seriously. But the fundamental thing that makes us take life seriously is this me to the attachment, to me to the sensation, me to the thoughts, me to the perceptions. So this me is not going to let you take life easy or not serious, as long as there is a me. But you can practice keep on practicing without discovering the true cause, you can still treat the symptoms. Like we take Robitussin, but it will frustrate. If suppose it frustrates you, if it works, fine, no problem. But if you do without this, without staying in deception, if you think that it is working, by all means continue. But to my understanding, fundamentally, we cannot we cannot not take things seriously because of me. And if you address the fundamental cause, then that will happen.
Then that's what they mean by remind yourself that I am that.
Yeah.
And that way you will get back to the reality.
When you say I am that, you are really referring to go back to the understanding.
And
Right.
isn't that
Yeah.
helpful then at that moment?
Yeah, go back to the understanding as much as you need. Go back. And then you will see that at one point you don't even have to go back.
Beautiful. Thank you, Pratap bhai. Thank you.
પ્રતાપભાઈ એટલે are you